welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Dovey. So today we are doing another next 7 days video. I think I'm gonna try to do these once a week so that you guys kind of have like a week ahead of what's gonna happen for you. And I may incorporate some astrology in it in the future, not today, but it might give you some astrological transits as well that may affect you throughout the week. But anyways, I already pulled three oracle cards for signifying cards. I haven't seen them though yet, so let's go ahead and get started. Pile one, you guys are wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom, and the number 67. Looks like that. Pile two, you have electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life, and number 24. And then pile three, you have antelope spirit, life is speeding up, and the number 2. Okay. If you need to, you can pause the video right here. If you need more time to figure out which pile you want to choose. And the rest of us are going to go ahead and get started with pile one. Which was wolf spirit. Okay. Turn knowledge into wisdom. So I feel like there's definitely going to be some type of lesson learned this week. Maybe some truth coming forward. Or a past lesson that you learned. You're going to be using that somehow this week. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started with tarot. See what we got. What's happening in the next 7 days for pile one? Please tell me what's happening in the next 7 days for pile one. Okay. You have the Fool and High Priestess. 5 of Wands. In the World. You may be, and I was kind of picking up on that with the wolf for some reason, lessons learned. I kind of feel like you're going to be reuniting or maybe making up with somebody that you had a past conflict with. Like maybe they're going to come towards you and apologize, or you go, or vice versa, you go towards them. It may be via email. I'm seeing, well, it could be phone too, phone or email. I don't feel like it's going to be in person, not right away, but I feel like, yeah, it's some type of conflict coming to an end. So you guys have maybe evolved, changed the way you saw things on how things went left. Originally, please tell me about the next 7 days. Yeah, it's gonna be a new beginning for you, in this person. So you guys are either gonna be back dating, if this is a love interest, if this was a friend or family member. You guys are like, okay, we're gonna start anew. Okay, we're gonna let bygones be bygones, and we're gonna start this relationship over. Okay. 4 of Cups. It's like, yeah, I don't want to fight and argue with you anymore. Like, I love you. I care for you. Something. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like it's going to be a slow process, like meaning you guys are going to take baby steps to get to know one another again. It feels like you guys have been in no contact for a little while. For some of you guys too, you may be, if this isn't somebody you had conflict with, this is somebody that you haven't seen in a long time. So maybe you're going to like a class reunion or a family reunion this weekend or something. Maybe even homecoming, because I know we're in homecoming season. So maybe you're going back to your college, and you're going to see people that you haven't seen in a long time. And maybe now you guys have a different perspective on one another. Um, you're telling each other about what's going on in life. Like you're catching up, pretty much. It feels like you're catching up with an old. I'm getting friend heavy, but take it how it resonates for you. If you feel like this could be a lover, matter of fact, I'll pull some cards for you to see if we get an idea of who this person is that you're reuniting with. I kind of feel like I really do feel like most of you guys this is somebody you fell out with, like, and maybe yeah, I feel like somebody's apologizing or saying, I was immature or we were young, we didn't, you know better. Now we know better. Who is this person? Page of Pentacles. Who is this person that pile one is going to be reuniting with? Okay. So this person may very well be Taurus, Virgo, or an Aries. This person also may have had some type of authority, either over you or just they're a very authoritative person, very straightforward person. This could also be a father figure for you, a baby's father, your own father, somebody you look to as a father. Um, I feel like for some reason, and this very well could be like an old boss or colleague as well, because I feel like once this clears, or once you speak to this person, you're going to be more um, independent financially. So I don't know. Maybe you joining back with this person, if they were your boss or something, maybe they're allowed ask you to come back to work. Or if this is not a colleague, this is somebody who has connections. They may help you get back into working or a job. Okay. Um, some of you work in education as well. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is going to have a job opportunity or want to collaborate with you in some way. Um, but yeah, they're gonna this and the rabbit is here. Abundance. Yeah, when you make up with this person, and maybe it was something that was like weighing heavy on your heart, and when certain chakras are blocked, it can block good things from coming in for us, or abundance. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Like you're gonna have more than enough. You're even gonna have some to share, okay? This is very interesting, pile one. Yeah, I feel like this person somehow is going to help you unlock abundance. Do you have any more information for pile one in the next 7 days? Any advice? The riddle. Excuse me. I thought that was the riddle. The orphan. The storm. Gnosis. And the one. I kind of feel like this person is going to tell you, like, almost like how much you've been missed in their life. Um, how they worried that whatever they did was like too much this time. Like, um, I feel like this person may have pushed you away in some way, and they felt really, really bad. Um, that they treated you this way because they really do feel like you are very significant in their lives. You're either a really close friend or, like I said, this could have been a lover. They really regret either doing or saying whatever happened or pushing you away. Yeah, they're realizing it was their shadow. This person may have feared like they weren't good enough for you. And if this was a job, the job felt like maybe you were outshining people. Like they felt like you were too big for the role that you were in. I don't know. This person may have tried to compete with you if this was a job. Yeah, the mirror. And you really just showed them. I feel like this person's gonna. You almost had like forced them into a spiritual awakening and them having to look at their shadow. Because I don't. Whatever you went through with them, I don't feel like this is their first time. Like I feel like they went through this with other people. They have hurt others in this way, or they have, or others, or they told others about this situation with you, and speaking to others made them open their eyes to what they may have done wrong with you. What advice do you have for pile one when they come in contact with this person again? Time to let go, and it's like he's holding a heart. So I'm taking it as time, not time to let go of this person necessarily. We'll see what the other cards say, but it's time to let go of the hurt and pain or whatever this person caused you. Or this person, if you hurt this person, they're realizing it's time to let go of the hurt. Yeah, time for a deep dive, swan spirit. Okay, so they really had to look at themselves and see where they could have been wrong. Okay, it's like they're taking accountability. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. Okay, so this person or you, take it how it resonates, could have been like kind of negative. Like I said, I was picking up on maybe some bullying. They may have been manipulative in their ways towards you. Um, and then it says give with gratitude and grace at the bottom. So I really feel like spirit is telling you to kind of look into this, look into your heart and give this person grace and forgive them. It feels like this was a very, it feels like this is a really close relationship you have with somebody, or if this was a job, this was something you really, really enjoyed. You felt like it was made for you, you know. But nothing happens by accident. So I feel like this was to happen to make both of you guys grow, maybe, and change certain aspects about yourself. Um, you got lizard spirit, dream the world into being, and slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, I think I said that in this group earlier, where take this slowly when you go back to this person. Yeah, because you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is going to be a slow process to kind of like get to know this person again, because it feels like you've been in separation for a while. I'm getting years. So yeah, you both have changed probably significantly. Um, but the love is still there. Okay. Let me pull one more card for you guys. One more, like a love oracle, just in case this was a love relationship. And then I'll move on to pile 2. Okay, for those that this was a love relationship, spirit, give me a card for them. Yeah, new beginnings. I'm ready to start again. I've realized what I was missing in my life, and that is you. This new love has given me a fresh perspective and changed who I am. There's no going back, only forward. When I met you after that, I never looked back. I want to have a fresh new start with you. And then at the bottom, you have, I will always protect you, my love, even when we are together or not at this time. My higher self is always with you. I will always protect you and the love we share. I will keep boundaries around my heart that only you can cross. Okay. Yeah, I said that with, I think I said that with the Emperor card. I said this person is very, um, like in charge, take charge person. So I feel like they've protected you, even when you guys are no longer together. If somebody was like speaking ill of you or whatever, they were like, no, 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 that's not who that person is. We're not together anymore, but I know that that person is still a good person, type of thing. All right. So that's what I have for you, pile 1. Please like, share, and subscribe so you know when I post new videos. If this resonated, feel free to leave a comment, or you want to come back and let me know, yes, this did occur within the next 7 days. It's much appreciated. It really helps me as a reader. Okay. All right. Take care, pile 1. Thank you. Bye-bye. Pile 2. Let me just clear the table and we will get started with you. All right. Pile 2, 17, 11. You guys were electric eel spirit. Definitely feel like there's water signs here. Bring your ideas to life. Okay. So I feel like this, I'm just gonna call it now. I feel like you guys are gonna get the hangman. I feel like you're changing your perspective on something this week. You're seeing something with new eyes. Maybe like a past relationship. Maybe you're seeing with different eyes. I don't know. Let's see. I don't want to go too much into that. Let's see what we're getting. What's happening for the next 7 days for my pile 2? 10 of Swords. I think that's 10 of Swords. Let me see. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Where's this Wands? No, I'm sorry. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. King of Wands. You got 10 of Pentacles. The World. And Temperance. Okay, yeah. You're going to be healing something that once was very heavy. Let's see. Page of Swords. Might have been a miscommunication with someone. Or somebody didn't receive a message. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe you thought that this person was like ignoring you or something, and you're finding out no, it just they never received the message, or they misunderstood your message. Strength at the bottom, 3 of Swords. Yeah, like you thought they were upset or you were upset because you misunderstood something they said. The Fool and Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're getting a chance to feel like open your heart again to this person. Or if this is not a person, if this is an idea or thing, you're getting another chance at it. It feels like a new emotional beginning though. So it feels personal, whatever this was. Now you have the Nine of Swords. I feel like you're worried about it. I feel like you're worried about what others are going to say, though. How's it going to look? Magician. Yeah, I'm getting like, how are you going to change others' mind? Maybe there was some gossip or something going on. Seven of Wands and Knight of Wands. If this isn't something that happened in the past, I feel like somebody is going to be trying to speak on your reputation, or somebody tried to ruin your reputation. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody spoke ill of you, and you're like, I could show you better than I could tell you type of energy. But I don't know if this was like you heard it through somebody else and they didn't tell it right, or they manipulated what the person said, or it feels like there's a third party involved here that is misconstruing stuff between you and somebody else. Six of Swords and Ten of Swords. I feel like you're finally going to be getting the answers to that this week. So truths are being spoken, or you're realizing that there was just like a miscommunication between you and this person. But for others, there's a third party involved here that intentionally caused um, conflict between your two people, right? It's like there was some jealousy here for some reason, or possessiveness, control. um Empress, yeah, they were jealous of your light or your abundance. Maybe you were making good money. It's something though where, but they can't stop it. I'm seeing the infinity sign like 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I'm seeing the infinity sign. So whatever this was, like, you may have stopped it for a second, but this person is just so abundant with the Empress, like, or you, if this is you, pile too. Nobody can stop what's meant for you. They tried. High Priestess. Wow. Yeah, they tried to stop something that was meant for you by messing up your relationship or your connection to somebody else. Um, you know what else I'm getting from this too? Let's say you a family friend or a family member said, "Oh yeah, I can get you a job. I can get you a position at my job." And one or two things happen. You got the position, and then they try to sabotage you once you got in there because you started to outshine them. Or two, they said that, "Oh yeah, I'll help you get this position," and then they actually told their boss not to hire you or something. It's something where somebody was talking out both sides of their mouth, right? They was telling this person over here, this is over that, and everybody was confused. Let me see. Is there anything here I need to clarify? Yeah, they tried to almost. Some of you is like destiny swap. Like they really wanted your life or this opportunity. They didn't want you to have it. And then for others where this is just a miscommunication, I feel like it went too far or like it didn't get cleared up fast enough because you just were very emotional about it. Well, I can't speak. So maybe now you're more clear headed, so you're able to get the real answers now. Let's see. You know what? I was getting ready to say, like, I feel like this was like a mother figure or somebody you looked up to who was older, a female. Either that's the person you had the conflict with, or that's the person, the third party that kind of, excuse me, that could have been the third party that was yeah, God of War at the bottom. Like they were causing confusion for a reason. The seed. I kind of feel like this person feels like I don't know. I feel like they tried to like somebody tried to make a choice for somebody who it wasn't their choice. Venom, yeah. And they were gossiping. They definitely were gossiping and saying things that weren't necessarily true. I feel like whatever they did, it sent shockwaves through your community or your friends or your family. Um, but feel like you kept your silence or something, or you were so much in the dark of what really was going on that people didn't get to see your side. What advice do you have for Pal too with this situation and what could be coming out this week? You have frog spirit, clear out the clutter. Yeah, like clean up whatever's been said about you, reputation, and think on your feet. I feel like you're gonna. This is gonna come unexpectedly. I feel like you're either gonna run into somebody, and they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, I heard this." You're gonna say, "What? Who told you that?" Like or I feel like you don't know that this happened at all, but the truth is coming out this week because you're gonna run into somebody or somebody's gonna slip up or something. Open to infinite possibility, learn from the past, act as if, and time to heal. Yeah. I feel like you and this person, or this environment or this job, whatever, you guys are going to heal and make up and ready to put new plans into place. But I feel like you guys are gonna come up with a plan to deal with this third party if there was a third party. Um uh or you're just going to be like, you know what? I now see that person's true colors. Because I feel like this person was hiding in plain sight here with this chameleon. So this is somebody who's, I feel like, close to you, um, or was close to you during this time. And yeah, you're really, really, really going to find out some stuff on what this person has truly been saying and doing behind your back this week. Okay, I don't know, Pile 2. I wish you the luck. It sounds like it's going to be healing and it's going to work out for the best. But yeah, I feel like somebody's lies are going to be revealed this week. Okay, so please like, share, and subscribe so you know when I post new videos. If this resonated with you, feel free to leave a comment. Yep, that's what I have for you. All right, take care, Pile 2. Thank you. Bye bye. Pile 3. All right, you guys are Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. Okay. Feel like you called in a manifestation or you did a manifestation ritual recently, and it is working a lot faster than you ever expected it to. You're even surprised that it worked at all. Might have been your first time doing one. Page, yeah, like something, this is your first time with this. Page of Pentacles. You may be new to like getting into astrology and spirituality. And you're like, because I'm here like, I don't know what song is on. It's a Jay-Z and Beyonce song, and he like, oh, wifey was right or something like this. Spiritual ish really do work, alhamdulillah, or something like that. He said. And so I don't know, Beyonce got Jay-Z out here doing root work or what. They're like, oh, he's like, oh, this stuff really works. All right, so 8 of Coins, yeah, like you are working your magic, your rituals. Maybe you were trying to call in a job. 4 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Okay, some of you were manifesting an opportunity to maybe move, get a new home, or maybe work from home. I just heard for some of you. But yeah, really, it's worked, and you're gonna start seeing the signs of this manifestation this week. Yep, the Star. You have hope again in things. It feels like it almost feels like this was your last, not your last resort. You're like, I've tried everything, but I haven't tried prayer or haven't tried manifesting this for myself. And you just did it like and not thinking that it was really going to work, and it's worked. 3 of Swords. Yeah, you're no longer have to worry about this thing's gonna get better. 3 of Coins. Yeah, definitely. It definitely feels like a job opportunity. May even been like a promotion you needed. You're saying, you know what, I've done everything. I've worked hard. I've went above and beyond in my job, but they haven't ever given me a raise, and I kind of need it, or I'm gonna have to choose to go elsewhere because what I'm making here is no longer making my ends meet. I kind of feel like you're worried, like because you went about doing this in a ritual or whatever, and this is your first time. I think you're still worried about negativity coming from it, or something backfiring on you, or this is too good to be true. This could have been this easy type of thing. And I get that. That is, you may come from like a religious background or something where this is not norm. Maybe even uh, was made a negative thing. So you're a little worried about how this could turn out. Like, are you now like a witch or something like that? And I don't think you're taking it too seriously. Um, but I think that this is a significant shift though in your life. I don't think you're going to do things the same way ever again because this did work. You may go into further practice of knowing how these things work. Maybe even taking up this as a, forever practice. Um, because you got the Ten of Swords and Tower. I feel like you're avoiding this tower though, or this tower is good. Like, oh, you're shocked that this thing worked, but I feel like this is helping you avoid the tower, maybe losing your home or a car, or you know what I'm saying? Like you were probably if this was you trying to bring a job in for yourself, you were like at your last dime dollar, or you've asked everybody that you could possibly ask for money and it's like you can't do it anymore. Yeah, it's giving yourself the mental break that you needed, because I feel like this worried you so much that um it was starting to work on your mental. um you were always in negative thoughts. It just was really bringing you down. You may have even picked up like vices or something to deal with it. But now you're getting that that break, knowing that everything is now turning for the better again. Okay, the wheel's turning for you. Six of Cups and Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're being reunited with um just being able to take care of yourself again, knowing that your bills is paid. Like it's bring a sense of ease again, and not having to worry every day, every moment about maybe where your next dollar is coming from. Yeah, nine of cups. Like now you can imagine yourself getting to the 9 and 10 of cups. Because now you have the means, you know what I'm saying, to make life what you want it to be. Please tell me, empty room, about the next 7 days for pile 3. Yeah, I feel like you're almost going into like not a soft life, like you're going to be taken care of as by somebody else. I feel like just knowing that you don't have to worry anymore. You can actually live again. I feel like you're coming out of survivor's mode. Yeah, you're releasing the mask of having to be strong, to keep pushing through. Like there's an ease coming back into your life. Okay, you're gonna start enjoying the simple things again, the flame and the mountain. there may be a hurdle or something that you need to um, get over, or you may run into like an obstacle at first, but it's not going to be long lasting. It's going to be, I don't know, it could be something like, we're giving you this job, but we're not actually, but your start date isn't until like October 15th. And you're like, oh my God, that's like a whole month away. Like I still have to pay bills or something like that. It's some little, or maybe like I say, you might have to move to this position. I think I said that in the beginning of your pile. So it's a small hurdle, but you're gonna get over it. It's not something that's gonna keep you from this opportunity. What advice do you have for pile 3 for the next 7 days? Know your worth. So when it's time to negotiate the salary, make sure you're asking for not just to survive, you want to thrive this time, okay? Don't be afraid to ask. All they can say is no, and then tell you this is what we have to offer, and you can say yes or no, okay? Believe in yourself. You are never alone. Spirit, be generous of spirit. Yeah. So go in there. Like if this is an interview, or even if you got the job and you're going in there on your first day, go in there knowing that you have every right to be here. You belong here. You're just as talented or skillful as these other people. Um, Make sure you're putting something to the side just in case, this, I feel like this is going to work out for you. I don't know for how long, maybe, or maybe you want to invest your money, because you just never know. I feel like maybe you were out of work. You either could have got laid off, there could have been some health issues that made you have to step to the side for a little bit. um I don't know, whatever it was, I feel like it was something unexpected, and you weren't really fully prepared to be able to take care of yourself. Excuse me. But this time, you've learned the lessons. Um, so yeah, put a few coins away for just in case. Okay. But that's what I have for you, pile 3. Please like, share, and subscribe. If this resonated for you, please feel free to leave a comment. It helps me as a reader. And until next time, I will see you again, pile 3. Thank you. Bye bye.